Hi guys, it's Tuesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. As you can see, we are having a dreary, rainy day here in Atlanta, and this is how it's been for the last 3 or 4 days. So I hope the weather is nicer in your neck of the woods. But anyway, in the last video, I was actually in the kitchen putting away the groceries, and I had a nail appointment that I needed to get to. And Chase actually offered to continue putting the groceries away for me. Well, he did a pretty good job putting the remaining items away in the pantry, but the refrigerator and freezer, that was a different story. A bit more unorganized than I'd like, but he tried. It's the thought that counts. Also, I like to wipe down the inside of the refrigerator each week, to get rid of any crumbs or sticky messes from the previous week. But a quick side note, have you guys tried the Starbucks salted caramel hot cocoa? This is a recent find for us here in the house, and we are loving it. It is amazing. We typically get the Swiss Miss Keurig hot cocoa, but it's good. I won't deny that it's really good, but I just feel like we have to add too many additions to make it, taste how we like it. The salted caramel, however, is perfect right out of the package. Although I appreciated Chase's help, I'm actually going to have to take everything out and rearrange it in the refrigerator because in its current state, it's not very functional for us going in and out of. But yeah, so before leaving to get my nails done, some friends of ours called and said that they were going to stop by around 5:30. So, oh yeah, and I'm loving that Folgers hazelnut cream. Very, very good. But yeah, they're going to stop by around 5:30. So we decided to just turn it into like a pizza movie night. They were going to bring some snacks together, and we were just going to kind of chill at the house and have a great time. Alright, so I am just going to go ahead and continue putting the hot cocoa here in my coffee station. And I need to go ahead and get started kind of prepping the pizza, and I need to clean the kitchen. When I came home from getting my nails done, I found a few dishes in the sink. Well, there were quite a few dishes in the sink that I need to take care of. And yeah, I want to go ahead and get started on the pizza. It's almost already 4 o'clock, and it takes forever for the oven to preheat. So while the oven is preheating, here's a look at what I'll be using to clean the inside of the refrigerator and freezer. It is just a solution of my new favorite cleaning product, Fabuloso, with a little water there. And a quick story, Eric feels that the Fabuloso is kind of making his nose run. He feels that he may be, I don't know, having a reaction to the lavender scent, but I told him he's going to have to get it together because I'm not getting rid of this Fabuloso. I just love it way too much. But I'm just kidding. But I think the problem was on a couple of days ago, I put some on the stove in a pot. I'm telling you guys, I am going crazy for this stuff, and I was boiling it because I really wanted the scent to permeate through the house. And he was like, babe, you got to turn the stove off, babe. It's just too much. So, okay, so maybe I won't boil it anymore. I'll just continue to clean with it. But so here I am. I'm just going to go ahead and start removing everything from the refrigerator so that I can wipe it out and then put it back in there, just a little bit more organized as I continue to wait for the oven to preheat. So as I am removing the items from the refrigerator, I quickly realized that I'm probably not going to have time to redo the freezer part of the refrigerator because time is kind of getting away from me. So here I'm just going to go ahead and start browning the sausage for the pizza. When we have people coming over to the house and we're going to be serving food, or people are, coming over and they're expecting to eat, I really try to have, the meals ready and prepared when people show up. I just really hate going to someone's house where we're supposed to be eating and you get there and they are just starting on the meal. Like, I've been saving up my empty space in my stomach all day because, we came over here thinking we were going to eat and you're just now starting to cook. So I really try to, have my meals and everything prepared on time. So I am really in a bit of a time crunch here. As you can see, I probably should have waited to rearrange the refrigerator maybe, for the next day, but I'm into it now. So I'm just going to continue to remove everything from the refrigerator, get it wiped out, and quickly put back in. All right, so everything is finally all removed from the refrigerator portion of the refrigerator. Again, I'm just going to have to wait on the freezer. I'm just not going to have time to do it today. But as you can see, it's not too bad because I try to wipe out the refrigerator every week. It's not too bad. There are a few little crumbs here or there, but it's nothing terrible. So I should absolutely be able to get it cleaned out in no time and get everything put back in and have the meal prepared before our friends arrive. So how often do you guys go to the grocery store? We try to go once a week. We go once a week, and I think I said in the last video, I try to cook 5 or 6 days a week. We have gotten actually a lot better. We used to eat out a lot. We used to eat out about 3-4 times a week, but we have gotten a lot better. So how often do you guys go to the grocery store? I know several of you said that you cook about 3 to 4 times a week and that you are eating out a lot. I know some of you said for the new year you were going to try to be in the kitchen a little bit more, but as busy moms, we do what we can. As women, some days we feel like cooking, and others, we order out or we go out. So, but just curious to know if we are the only ones who are going to the grocery store once a week. Also, quick side note, I mentioned a few videos back, I actually shared with you some leggings that I had recently discovered at Walgreens, thanks to Miss Wendy Williams. Several of you wanted to know the name of them. They are the Loop, L-O-O-P leggings. And you can again find them at Walgreens, and someone wanted to know if the regular price was, I think they're like $3.50. They are $5 regular price. So again, a really good price. But if you have your little Walgreens discount card, they are actually $3, I believe is the actual total. But again, really, really comfortable. As you can see, I'm in here cleaning with them. I wore them out today when I went to get my nails done. Just really comfortable. The pair that I'm wearing, they're kind of like fleece lined, so really warm during these cooler, dreary Atlanta days that we're having here. All right, so now that the refrigerator is all cleaned out and the oven has preheated, I can go ahead now and turn my attention to these pizzas. I really want these pizzas to be prepared on time. So because I like a thin, crispy crust on the pizza, we all do here in the house, I am just going to go ahead and press these pizzas out pretty thin, the dough pretty thin, and place it in the oven to bake for about 3 to 5 minutes before I put any of the toppings on. All right, so while the dough crisps up in the oven a little bit, I am going to go ahead and start placing the things back into the refrigerator, this time in a more neat and organized fashion. However, I am very thankful to Chase for helping his mom out today. So yeah, I'm just going to start placing everything back into the refrigerator. Eric actually likes to have his V8s and sodas in the door right there, and I too have my little spot in the door for my coffee creamer. I wanted to know, do you guys have specific spots for specific items in the refrigerator? Like, is there a spot where, no, the eggs just have to go right here, or the milk just has to go right here? But yeah, we have a kind of little system here in the refrigerator, and it just makes it a lot easier for us to find things. All right, and so finally, I have everything back in the refrigerator. It was a bit of a rush job, so quick, but this should hold us. We should be able to find everything we need, for the remainder of the week. And when we head to the grocery store this weekend, I can put everything back in there a lot neater. But I wanted to know, do you guys store your bread in the refrigerator? This is our bread drawer here in the refrigerator. This is where we put our bread. Do you guys put your bread in the refrigerator, or do you leave it out? This drawer holds all the ingredients that I will need for all those crock pot recipes that I'll be working on for this week. So this drawer will be empty when we head to the grocery store again. So I'm not too much worried about that one. All right, and so with everything back into the refrigerator, finally, I can go ahead and finish up the pizzas. As you can see, the dough is out of the oven. It's nice and crisp around the edges. And so here we just have a medley of turkey pepperoni, turkey sausage, some diced ham, several cheeses, and I'm just kind of sprinkling a little oregano on top of the dough before I apply my sauce. And I'm going to get these back into the oven. I know that several of you have mentioned that just like us, your family enjoys a really good homemade pizza night. I wanted to know though, does your family have a favorite topping? For Chase, he has to have pepperoni on his pizza. Eric and I enjoy a few veggies on ours along with the pepperoni. There's some mushrooms there, there's some onions. So yeah, but this is just a look at the pizza before it goes into the oven and get that cheese all melted and ooey gooey yummy. Our friends are actually going to bring over some hot wings, and I believe they said some dip too. So with that, I put the pizzas into the oven knowing that I had about 20 minutes left. I went ahead and turned my attention to the dishes. As you can see, there aren't many dirty dishes in the sink. The only issue for me right now is having to take the dishes from the dishwasher, dry them off, because without fail, a few of them are always still a bit wet. So I need to take those out, dry them off, put those up. So that is what's going to kind of hold me up here today, but I'm going to go ahead and push through it. I am on the home stretch. Oh, and before I forget, while I'm thinking about it, actually, someone asked, where did I get that chicken or rooster that I have sitting there on the counter? Oh my goodness, I purchased that thing so many, many years ago. It was from a store called, it was Home Depot, but they had like a little division where they sold home goods type things, home decor, flooring, carpet, but it was Home Depot Expo. But I think they have all since closed down. I know they've closed down here in Atlanta, but maybe they have it in your area, but it was Home Depot Expo, EXPO. But guys, I'm going to go ahead, finish cleaning this kitchen so that I can take a quick shower and be ready for when our friends arrive. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.